Sound of crickets chirping, a distant, unsettling drumbeat begins faintly and grows. In the village of Oru, silence had become a poison. It seeped into the thatched huts, choked the laughter from the air, and turned neighbor against neighbor. 3 days. For 3 agonizing days, little Django had been gone, vanished. One moment he was chasing a butterfly near the edge of the forest, the next, nothing. Just a deafening emptiness. What will happen would shock you. His mother, my niece Amina, was a ghost of herself. Her eyes, once bright as the midday sun, were now hollowed-out pits of despair. The village was paralyzed, whispering of ancient spirits and curses, but no one dared to act. And I, Kofi, the village elder, a man who had always put his faith in logic and reason, found myself with no answers. My reason was a useless, broken tool in the face of this suffocating mystery. On the 3rd evening, as the sun bled across the horizon, painting the sky in shades of orange and blood, Amina cornered me. Her voice was a raw, desperate rasp. "Uncle," she begged, her hands clutching my arm, "we have no choice. We must see him, we must see Baba Zola." The name landed in my gut like a stone. Baba Zola, the Witchdoctor, a name spoken only in hushed, fearful tones. He lived in the sacred grove, a place forbidden to all, a man more myth than human. To seek him out was to admit that the world of men had failed, and you were now bargaining with forces far older and more dangerous. It was the ultimate act of desperation, but looking into Amina's shattered face, I saw we were already there. I nodded, my heart heavy with dread. As dusk settled, we plunged into the forest. The familiar path became a menacing alien world. The canopy overhead was so thick it swallowed the last of the light, plunging us into a disorienting darkness. Every rustle of leaves was a predator, every snap of a twig a warning. The air grew thick and heavy, smelling of damp earth, decay, and something else. Something ancient and herbal, like incense from a forgotten god. After what felt like an eternity, we saw it. A faint flickering light, Baba Zola's hut. It was unsettling. Gnarled branches seemed to hold it up, and from its eaves hung bundles of feathers, animal skulls, and strange, twisted talismans that seemed to watch us in the gloom. Amina hesitated, but I pushed her forward. We had come this far. The flap of the hut was pushed aside, and a figure emerged, silhouetted against the firelight within. Baba Zola, he was ancient, his skin like wrinkled parchment stretched over bone, but it was his eyes that stole the breath from my lungs. They were completely, unnervingly white, opaque, milky orbs that seemed to see nothing and yet everything. They were the witch doctor's eyes, and as they fixed on me, a primal fear I hadn't felt since I was a boy coiled in my stomach. Amina fell to her knees, sobbing out the story of her lost son, of Django. I stood stiffly, trying to maintain my composure as the elder, the man of reason. When she finished, a long, terrible silence hung in the air. Baba Zola didn't look at her. He kept his milky gaze locked on me. His voice, when it finally came, was a dry, rattling whisper, like snakes slithering over sun-baked rocks. He didn't offer comfort. He didn't offer a ritual or a charm. He pointed a long, bony finger directly at my chest. "The child is not lost," he rasped, the words cutting through the night. I felt a surge of hope, but it died in an instant. "He was taken," Baba Zola continued, his blank eyes seeming to bore straight into my soul, uncovering secrets I thought were buried forever. "He was taken as payment." I stood frozen, my blood turning to ice. "Payment? Payment for what?" The witch doctor leaned closer, the scent of herbs and wood smoke washing over me. His whisper was for me alone, a venomous secret shared in the dark. "He was taken by your greed, Kofi. For the secret deal you made to sell the sacred timber, the forest demands its due, and it has taken the one you love most, as collateral. Like share and follow for part 2.